Hey, well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, I guess I wouldn't get so much hate mail. Boy, rough day. Friday the 13th. Had to go out and get Joe Boo a refill. We have a lot to talk about tonight at our live stream. 9 o'clock Eastern. I think we may have Law Nation in the house. We may have Vosh in the house. And I'm sure we'll have more of you guys that are out there hating on me. Listen, people. This is difficult. I know. Listen. People think I'm happy that we got rid of Dez Bryant, that this is what I truly want. No, you know what I really would want? I want Dez Bryant to be a Pro Bowl, Super Bowl winning wide receiver here in Dallas. I want Dak Prescott to get a ring. I want Zeke Elliott. I want to be at the Super Bowl covering the Dallas Cowboys. Losing players that you love is never easy. Never. I've been through this many times, and it doesn't get any easier. I remember seeing Roger Staubach crying when he retired. I remember seeing Tony Dorsett cut and having to go to Denver, where he ended up tearing up his knee to end his career. I remember when Emmitt Smith was let go after making the NFL rushing record. None of those things felt good seeing DeMarcus Ware go. You're going to lose players on the team. But what you have to remember is it's still the same team. You think this is hard? I grew up, and some of the first memories that I have of life are sitting on the sofa next to my dad, watching football. Great big TV. Although most of it was actually wood furniture. The screen was only about so big. The rest of it was all cabinet. But I remember sitting there and watching the Dallas Cowboys. I remember my dad living and dying in the ups and downs of winning and losing. That first Super Bowl that they had against the Colts. I remember how dejected my father was. Oh, finally that joy of beating the Miami Dolphins for that first Super Bowl win. And the agony of the Steelers Super Bowls. Oh my God, and the thrill of beating Denver. I remember all of those things because growing up, the consistent thing was me being there with my dad and watching the man with the funny hat. The only coach that the Dallas Cowboys had. And seeing Jerry Jones say, bye-bye. And not in a nice way either. That hurt. Still to this day, there are fans out there that hate Jerry Jones because of what he did there. But the reality was, the game had passed Tom Landry by. Tom Landry was the innovator. He was the guy who came back with the shotgun, the flex defense. He was the first one using the computer to help predict what teams were going to do. He found players in places that nobody else had found. Going to historically black colleges, finding a track star in Bob Bullet Hayes. So to see that guy kicked to the curb hurt. I was mad. How can you get rid of an icon? A guy like Tom Landry, who was the Cowboys. But what did it lead to? It led to a resurrection. It led to the triplets. It led to new innovations and doing things differently. Taking your best player, Herschel Walker, and using him as a commodity to bring more and players to the Cowboys. That led to Super Bowls. It was that change that was the difference. We could have kept Tom Landry. Maybe he gotten a little bit better, but it was clear Tom Landry was not the guy he used to be. It's change. And in football, If you're not changing and evolving and getting better, you're getting worse. So be mad at me. I'm fine with that. That's okay. But this is reality of being a football fan. Here today, gone tomorrow. I wish Dez Bryant well. Wherever he goes, as long as it's not the Washington Redskins, and the Redskins say they don't have any interest. But guys, take a deep breath. Calm yourself. Pour yourself a drink. Be happy for the great memories that we had of Dez Bryant. Throwing up the X. Be happy for the time that he was here. But understand, just like Tom Landry went, we got Jimmy Johnson. Just as Dez Bryant goes, well, there'll be somebody else there to take his place. That's football, guys. It's not pretty. It's not enduring. But it's the reality of being a football fan. We'll definitely be talking about this tonight. Hope you guys join us for the live stream. I'm Mark Holmes. It's Cowboy Jobu. And here's the best of luck to you, Dez Bryant. I'll see you soon.